From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Late swing, fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. That one hit to right. Corrals it. One down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brenton Doyle.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Ezekiel Tovar will hit next.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And a swing and a miss.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Doyle, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Michael Toglia, 0 for 4 in the win last night. And first offering is fouled off. Toglia batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2019. 2 outs.
I got a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Right-hander kicks, deals. In there. And so now 1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Feltner.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch misses. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And now the rookie second baseman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And that's a base hit.
Batting third, the designated
Man at
hitter.
first. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And that one's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And there's a ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base hit center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Betts.
Runner on the go. Hammered, base hit. Muncy headed for third. The throw in. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Muncy on third. Betts over at first with one away. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouled off down the right side.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. There's 1 out, and that's 2. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Yamamoto back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
Owen Miller, the next to hit. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out. Runner at second. Tyro Estrada to the plate. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Man at second. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Digging in, Sam Hilliard. Foul ball there. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
That one is upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one lifted to left. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And ball 1 to the right fielder. And that's way high, and it's 2-0.
Hey.
To third, McMahon. Throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in LA, and here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
just
Nope. Ball one.
missed. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball. One down. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. Runner takes off. Ball
Off the plate,
misses.
ball 1.
Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And here's
Dodgers,
Freddie Freeman.
the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First
Ball, that's
pitch
out.
just misses. Towards first, Tolio. And he takes it himself for the out.
One unusual feature
Now
of
batting,
Dodger Stadium,
number
Boog,
42.
those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Missed
1 ball,
inside
2
with the
strikes.
curve.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one hit to first. Oh, great stop. And
He's out.
very nicely done for the out.
Wow.
Up next for the
That will
Dodgers,
be a highlight.
designated hitter,
That was
Shohei
incredible.
Ohtani.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Dribbled up the third baseline. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Not much the defense can do there. They're playing the odds that he'll pull it right at him, but a little slow roller the other way is pretty much indefensible. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next pitch inside, and 1-1. Ohtani at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 2-2. And misses inside. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Mookie.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A single his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stallings collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
And downstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it for the K. Well done behind the dish.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, 1 out. And here is Owen Miller. Doubled his first time. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So bases all loaded up. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Tobar, the runner at third. McMahon over at second. Miller at first. 1 gone. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. That's towards center. Doyle under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be James Outman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth, the left-hander, up and throwing. Vodnik, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next one off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So the batting order turns over. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one.
1-0.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And now Ezekiel Tovar. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tovar off the first with 2 away. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Number 42.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it gets by him. Around second now, as they still don't have it.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Feltner departs, and he leaves a runner at 3rd. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Lucas Gilbert.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it's Max Muncy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Mookie Betts digs in now. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Nope,
and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Mookie Betts blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Inside, just missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Teoscar goes down on strikes. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he...
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan getting loose as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. First pitch misses. And that skips in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Outside low, and the count's full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond, and Estrada is out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. New arm out of the bullpen, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's in for a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget preparing to come on if needed.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The count's full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Pitch
That's ball
misses.
two.
2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two
Smith
balls,
at
two
second
strikes.
with nobody out. That
Three
misses the
balls, two
zone.
strikes.
Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
Now batting,
Gets the out.
the center fielder, James.
Stepping in, James Outman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
One ball, two strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean,
Now
finding
batting,
all the
first
holes in his
baseman,
swing and his
ready.
approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 42.
Now the number 2 hitter.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Dodgers,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Sam Hilliard now at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swings through that.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, they went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Going along.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Fouled off down the right side.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 2-2.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And that's downstairs. 3-2 now.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's one down. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Evan Phillips out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
now, Anthony Banda.
number 42, Anthony Banda.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next one misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And here is Ezekiel Tovar. That's off the mark. 1-0. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Way inside, gets out of the way. Tying run at the plate. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Count is 3-2.
Michael Tolia in the Colorado on deck circle. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Cut on and lifted in the air. Outman should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Herget.
Jimmy Herget.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Herget in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him. And now 1 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
In there at the knees for a strike. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Yeah, that's a little bit high.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
This to 3rd. Sends it across to 1st, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
42.
Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the sweeper misses. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
McMahon stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Trinan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Colorado's DH, Owen Miller. And first offering is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rockies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
42.
bottom of the 8th, Justin Lawrence. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3.
Teoscar Hernandez.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. On the ground at first. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Now batting.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Jake Bird. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground, might be two. Quick feed to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now Michael Conforto.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
Man at first, one away. Just missed.
Outside.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 1 out. That's
One
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie
0 for 3 in this one.
Freeman.
And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Dodgers,
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 42.
Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Tyro Estrada getting ready to hit. And the first offering is not close. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And another
Outside, that's a
ball.
ball.
Check swing, and he went. And a count
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
That
Ball
one missing
inside.
inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This one in the air. Freeman under it. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam
He's
Hilliard.
2 outs away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one ripped. Going back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
1 out, runner at second. Next for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. And ball 1. That's a little high, and it's 2-1. Pulls that one foul. One out and a runner at second. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for Colorado,
Brenton
the
Doyle
center fielder,
digging in for the
Brenton
Rockies.
Doyle.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run at the plate. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out to short. Betts. Off balance speed. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.